Orangatang Wheels. They make a lot of great wheels, but with so many choices, we're going to narrow that down to what wheel is going to work best for you. Now there's kind of two main families of the Orangatang wheels. We've got this family including the Durian, the Stimulus, and the Fat-Free. That's more of the all-around style wheel. We then have the In-Heat and the 4President, meant for a little bit more speed and a little bit more performance. So let's start over here with the all-around wheels. Now the common characteristics all these wheels share is that they have an offset hub, so the little core of the wheel is a little farther over to one side. They also have this nice smooth round lip to them. What that does is it gives you a nice smooth initiation into a slide, and it also keeps that slide nice and smooth. They also have a nice stone ground surface. It's not quite as grippy as the In-Heat, but you can get slides a lot easier right out of the box, so you don't have to push quite as hard. Now as for specifics, let's break it down a little bit. The Durians come in two different varieties, your 86A and your 83A. The 83A are nice and grippy when you need them, but still bust out pretty easy into slides. The 86As are nice and slidey, so if you're looking for a good free riding wheel, this is definitely the guy to go towards is the 86. With these wheels, they come in at 75 millimeters, so they're a nice big wheel. Offer very good predictability, they slide pretty easily, and they're great in kind of any condition, whether you're free riding, carving, cruising, they're good on all planes. Now over to the Stimulus, this guy's a little bit smaller. This guy clocks in at 70 millimeters, but it's also available in that 86A and 83A flavors. This one's a little bit smaller, so it's good for quick acceleration. If you're looking at a course that's a little bit smaller, nice quick turns, or you just have a little bit smaller board, you might want to check this guy out just because it'll give you nice quick acceleration and a little bit more control than the Durian. Finally, in this family, we come to the Fat-Free. Now this guy's a small version of its bigger brothers, so it's good for boards that are under 30 inches or 75 centimeters. It is a little bit of a rougher ride considering that it is a little bit of a smaller wheel, but if you want all those nice benefits that the other wheels have, but you got to put it on a smaller board, this guy's the go-to. Now let's change over. We're going to take a look at the 4President and the In-Heat. These wheels have a nice big contact area and they've got a lot of grip to them. They're best used on speedboarding, on carving, downhill, and slalom because they offer you a lot of grip. If you check in on them, they have a hard edge when compared to the other series with the Durian and the Stimulus. This hard edge makes it a little harder to bust into a slide. You've got to put a little bit more force into it, a little bit more speed. What it does do though is it gives you a lot of grip when you need it. Going through those huge fast turns, you're going to need a lot of speed through them. So make sure that you choose one of these wheels to give you that most performance possible. Now, with the In-Heat comes in at 75 millimeters and comes in an 83A and an 80A version. That 83A is pretty grippy and it has some slide to it, but that 80A is really grippy. I would say choose this wheel when you've got a lot of speedboarding going on, you've got a lot of quick turns. Or if you want to go with this one, get a little bit more of an ease of slide with it. Now with these wheels, it's also got this nice rippled surface on the inside. What that does is it transfers energy really well. So as you're going through these high impact turns, it'll keep that energy flowing, give you a little bit more speed. Moving over to the 4President, it still comes in that 80A and 83A flavors, but it's a little bit smaller at 75 millimeters. It gives you a good quick acceleration of a smaller wheel, so through a little bit tighter courses, through a little bit tighter turns, it'll accelerate a little bit faster. All these wheels have a lot of different characteristics, so make sure to just check them out, choose the right one for you. That'll make all the difference when you're riding.